All right, when your dough has been in the fridge for at least 3 hours, up to 24 hours, then it's time to get it ready to bake. I would suggest, if you would like to have hot bread for dinner tonight, do this baking part 2 hours before you plan to have dinner, because you have to allow, it's 55 minutes to bake, and then you need to allow about 1 hour for it to cool off before you cut into it. If you cut into it too soon, the steam inside will like rush and fill the spaces and make a gummy loaf. So you don't want to cut into it right away. So if you can wait at least an hour, that would be great. But I'm going to show you how to get it ready to go into the oven. So I just pulled my bowl out of the fridge where it has been resting for about 3 hours. I take off the cover. It's, you know, kind of looks like that. I am going once again to get my hands a little bit wet. I already have my Dutch oven ready. I have the parchment paper in the bottom. I think I sent you a picture of this. So parchment paper is in there from the last time I baked, and there's already like some rice flour in the bottom from the last loaf. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my rice flour, I'm gonna sprinkle some on top. This is just so when I go to handle it, it doesn't stick. So I'm just gonna tip it out like that. Here's my little bread baby. Okay, and now, I'm just gonna put it down into my Dutch oven. I'll center it in there. So, oops, there we go. That's what it looks like down in the Dutch oven. And I'm gonna sprinkle a little more of the rice flour on it. And just kind of smooth it out like that. And then the big technique thing here that I'm gonna show you is you really do need to score your dough. It basically is giving it a place to let the steam escape and for the bread to open up and rise. If you don't score it and put a slice in it, then the bread is gonna split anyway, kind of wherever it wants to, wherever a weak spot is in the bread, which is fine, but you're not gonna get as much of a rise out of it. So you can use a sharp knife, you can use scissors. I happen to have this razor blade that is meant specifically for scoring bread. It's called a lame, but it's spelled L-A-M-E, and so I thought it was called a lame, but it's a lame. So you do it a little bit off center, like this, at about a 45-degree angle. That's just gonna let the bread know where it needs to open up while it's baking. This is also more likely to give you that ear that I had. This is also the point at which you can add designs if you would like to. I'm gonna add, I'm gonna do like a little grass stalk kind of thing. Like that.